Hello, my name is McGyver Barnes, and this is my CS50P final project. The project's name is the .fit Run Data Reader. I'm from Appleton, Wisconsin, United States, and today's date is June 4th, 2026. As the name of my program suggests, it reads what's called a .fit file, which is the type of file that's recorded by smart wearable devices like Garmin or other sport watches anytime a physical activity is recorded like a run or a bike ride. My program, as the name suggests, is meant to analyze .fit files that were for a run type activity. So it takes as command line argument the file path to a .fit file, which by nature is very cryptic. Its purpose is then to extract and calculate and then display the important run data from that activity. So that way you could just do this with the Python program without having to use Garmin's website or other proprietary software. And to walk through the program at a high level, the main function essentially does four primary things. The first thing it does is it locates, verifies, and creates a class object based on the .fit file path that was imported. It does this using many different functions and methods from fitparse. It then prints a loading screen that's very friendly for the user because a lot of this extraction and calculation can take a bit of time. It then creates a bunch of variables that it will later print. And the creation of these variables requires a lot of different custom functions that I wrote. Within these custom functions, however, there's a lot of used methods and functions from fitparse as well. It then prints the variables in a very clean and readable format for the user. Most of the heavy lifting of the program happens here where these variables are created. The creation of these variables calls on my custom functions. And just to show a couple of those that are kind of cool, I have like my convert time function here that takes as input seconds, which is how .fit records duration, and then it reformats that into a very clean hours, minutes, and seconds display. Borrowing some code from that time function, I have a find pace function that takes seconds and distance, and then returns a very clean string of minutes and seconds based on the per mile pace of the run. One other one that I was really happy with was my timestamp, which takes the timestamp from the .fit file, uses regex to extract, and then return a very clean month, day, year format for the timestamp of the event. And to demonstrate, I've included some .fit files here in the folder, and I pasted their paths in the top of the program. But we can open up our terminal here, paste that in, and we will see the very clean output for the data for this specific run. This was CS50P.